Butcher Man was the fastest song ever written on this album. Yeah?
Fastest song ever written.
And it's the shortest song on the record.
Yep. Yeah. It was just an idea. Sometimes it comes so quick, and that's what happened.
They can be the best ones, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
I guess it's what Butcher Man means.
All these stations, we wanted a kind of riff, like we had a song called, a single away in the past called Steal Your Fire. And we wanted a kind of track that was kind of up like that, you know, with a dual guitar riff going through mostly the whole of the song. And that's exactly what we did with that.
Yep. Great song live.
Amazing live. Powerhouse.
Lost and Found. It's quite an unusual one for you to record, wasn't it, Polly?
Yeah, Lost and Found is recorded with a lot of suppression on the drum kit, which involved building almost a tent around the drum kit, and I have to say it's turned out one of my favourite songs on the record, but it was absolutely one of the hardest songs to record, even though it's got a simple theme running through it.
Yeah.
You think people are going to be surprised with this song.
I think also lyrically as well, I think it's again making the statement of the band being back.
Yeah.
You know, Lost and Found, you know, got a brand new sound. So I think, yeah, it is making the statement of us being back. Forefront.
Favourite song on the record?
Caught in the Middle is just again, I think it's very modern, a very modern song. It's like something a wee bit more different what Gun would do in the past, but I think now, Gun 2012, it's perfect for our sound. Perfect song for our sound. It's very modern.
The great live, massive chorus.
Dante does great build-up of vocal harmonies in it as well, which is really, really cut. Quite a crocky. It's odd. It's odd. Great.
The single.
Break the Silence was the first song that we had actually written in this room, and when you hear the lyrics of the song, it actually describes the surroundings. I just thought about what I actually seen out front, and just what was going on in my head at that time.
Through this view and
through this view of the window, which we'll show you after when we play it live.
And what was going on in the minds of the band at the time? It's
totally. I think it's
the new band, the
definitely.
new sound.
So I think, you know, it's quite funny that, but the actual song describes the surroundings of the new studio. It's funny.
Gun headquarters.
The Gun headquarters.
Well, I think a lot of bands, we always tend to, every album that Gun have made, they've always had a kind of
slow song,
ballad type slow song on an album, and you know, we had these nice kind of sad chords and which fitted really well together, and you know, with such a strong melody line going through it, the whole of the song. It's our answer to REM's, what do you call it? It's the REM song. Mm-hmm. Everybody Hops. It's our version of Everybody Hops.
Epic.
It's cinematic, yeah.
Great vocal performance.
No Substitute. Again, that was a song that was kind of lyrically quite. Well, it wasn't funny actually. It was quite sad to see. Walking outside my house, I seen this completely naked lady running past my street in probably early morning, and obviously she seemed I don't know, quite upset as she was running. She just looked like as though she was going out for a jog but without clothes on. It was quite sad to see, and I seen a car that drove right up, and somebody got out of the car and just threw a blanket on her. It could have been her dad, whatever, but it was just kind of, the song itself is loosely based around what I thought had happened to this girl. She was obviously so mixed up in the head, and she had to run away from something, and maybe that was the turning point for her to have done that. She hopefully may have became better after that, hopefully.
Bad Things is another very upbeat song on the record. It's got a real great tempo to play with, a lot of energy in the song, and it's got Giuliano's favourite percussion instrument in it, cowbell, which Dante, Johnny, Del and I fight to avoid in every other song, but we allowed them to have it in this song.
I think songs with cowbells in them are the best songs ever. Thieves is just a track that's, again, I think it's, you know, I think we had a lot of kind of, T-Rex influence in this album, and with the strings on there as well.
It's a different feel as well, that song, from a lot of the sort of the other sort of up-tempo songs. It's just a different feel. It was probably one of the hardest songs to record, because it taken so much effort and time. I mean, a lot of the stuff that we had to do down at Rockfield Studios was to sample these snare sounds, bass drum sounds, to make it sound really big. We went out into the courtyard and spent hours and hours trying to get the perfect sample, because we had these microphones were picking up everything, like the slightest gust of wind, it couldn't be sampled, so it was kind of a windy night.
Yeah.
We were doing it.
It's 3 a.m.
Yeah, it was 3 a.m. in the morning, so.
And it was all about capturing the feel of that song. It's got a really, really unusual groove.
Yeah,
but again, it's the type of song that Gun would do in the past. Very diverse.
One of the first songs that we had, wasn't it? We had a few different recording processes. With that we had, and we just weren't getting it quite right the way we wanted it to sound. It taking a wee bit of time to get that song sounding the way we wanted to, because we had done a few previous recordings with it, and it wasn't just right, there was something missing in it, because the demos of these songs, always had a bit of a sparkle to it.
Yeah.
So it was trying to recreate that in the studio.
It can be tough too, because you can develop demo-itis.
Yeah, very much so.
How doesn't it sound like a demo, same feels.
Yeah.
So we spent a lot of time on that song. Again, you know, that one proved to be a wee bit difficult to.
It was getting the balance between the crossover sound we really wanted to create, but with the edge.
Yeah,
Just getting that fine balance.
we changed tempos and stuff like that with that one. We changed the tempo. We also, I think we changed key a wee bit as well. Did we not? We did change key, and there was a lot of hard work that went into that song. But I think
we're excited about that song, aren't we?
Yeah,
absolutely.
When you hear it now, when you listen to it now, you're really happy with it. And it's a great song to play live, full band and also acoustically. Speaks for itself, doesn't it? Really. Last Train, last song.
Last Train is just a real out and out rock song that, you know, kind of Cheap Trick vibe, or you know, that it's one of the earliest songs that we had, and when we play it live, it's so good, you know, it feels great, you know, and we kind of created that in the studio, you know, like you know, and we just took it from being great playing it in the band, and we had that performance in the studio, and we thought, wow, we're going to record this sounded fantastic when we recorded it in the studio. You know, like Cheap Trick, Sex Pistols guitar, big guitar, which is fun.
It has that feeling of abandon and escape as well, like catching the last train out of whatever situation or city.
Yeah, definitely.